Question 1. What film studio was established in 1923 by four brothers, Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack? The answer is Warner Brothers. Question 2. What company advertises with the slogan "Believe in Chicken"? The answer is KFC. Question 3. What object unites Snow White, Sir Isaac Newton, and Steve Jobs? The answer is the apple. Question 4. Citius, Altius, Fortius, faster, higher, stronger, is the original motto of what world-famous event? The answer is the Olympic Games. Question 5. What animal is commonly described as a trash panda? The answer is the raccoon. Question 6. What did Thomas and William Bowler create in 1849? The answer is the bowler hat. Question 7. How many attempts did it take Coco Chanel, or rather her chemist, to create Chanel No. 5? The answer is 5. Question 8. What video game character was named after the fact that he can run at the speed of sound? The answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. Question 9. The Arsenal player Dennis Bergkamp is jokingly referred to as the non-Flying Dutchman. Why is that? The answer is because he is afraid of flying. Question 10. What movie had the tagline "Part man, part machine, all cop"? The answer is Robocop. Question 11. What is the term for a sudden, violent, spasmodic, audible expiration of breath through the nose and mouth, especially as a reflex act? The answer is, most people call it sneezing. Question 12. On the 10th of November 1951, Sir Hugh Beaver, at the time the managing director of the Guinness Brewery, went hunting. At some point he became involved in an argument over which was the fastest game bird in Europe, the golden plover or the red grouse. He realized that there was no way to verify that. What came out of that little incident? The answer is the Guinness Book of Records. Question 13. In ancient Greece, why would the host at a dinner reception take the first sip of wine? The answer is to demonstrate that the wine wasn't poisoned. Question 14. Jonathan is the oldest living terrestrial animal in the world that we know of. He was born in 1832 and is still with us. What kind of animal is Jonathan? The answer is Jonathan is a tortoise. Question 15. The name of what programming language is also the name of an island in Indonesia? The answer is Java. Fill in the blank. A dog's blank is 10,000 to 100,000 times greater than that of a human. The answer is sense of smell. Question 17. Back in the late 1960s, one English writer got drunk and laid down in a field to have a rest. It was nighttime, and so he was staring at the stars, and his creative juices started flowing. He started wondering what would happen if there was a book to help those traveling from planet to planet. Who was that writer, and what novel came out of that? The answer is, his name was Douglas Adams, and the book in question was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Question 18. In 1945, the radar engineer Percy Spencer was working near a magnetron, a device that powers radars. He noticed that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted. What device did he patent later that year? The answer is the microwave. Question 19. What sitcom did film critic Alan Bergman review in the following way? This series manages to be smart and lame at the same time, just like the male leads. The answer is The Big Bang Theory. Question 20. The symbol of what organization is modeled on the Swiss flag? The answer is the Red Cross. Question 21. In 2022, what electronics company was responsible for 22.4% of South Korea's gross domestic product? The answer is Samsung. Question 22. Back in the 1950s, an American businessman called Frank McNamara created a Diners Club card after not having enough cash on himself to pay for his dinner. That card was the world's first ever what? The answer is credit card. Question 23. What famous geeky event first took place on the 24th of July 1964 in New York City? The answer is Comic-Con. Question 24. In the 1960s, Walt Disney Productions started using various dummy corporations to buy up land in Florida. Altogether they purchased 43 square miles, or 111 square kilometers. For what purpose? The answer is, after Disneyland had proven to be such a successful venture, Disney was planning the construction of a new theme park, Disney World. Question 25. What female singer was born in 1986 to parents of Italian ancestry, was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by the Time magazine, and won an Oscar for the Best Original Song in 2019? The answer is Lady Gaga. Question 26. What can be found in 1 out of every 1,000 chicken eggs? The answer is 2 egg yolks. Question 27. In Hungarian, felhő means cloud and karcoló means scratch. What does felhő karcoló mean? The answer is skyscraper. Question 28. In France, what head of state introduced the Divorce Act to be able to use it for himself? The answer is Napoleon Bonaparte. Question 29. In The Wolf of Wall Street, what was crushed vitamin B used for? The answer is it played the part of cocaine. Question 30. In Czech, the name of what animal literally means one who knows about honey? The answer is the bear. Question 31. When someone asks a Scotsman, "Are you a true Scotsman?" what do they mean by that? The answer is they are asking if the Scotsman in question is wearing underwear. Question 32. The last time that all human beings were together on Earth was on the 2nd of November 2000. Why? The answer is because after that, someone has always been aboard the International Space Station. Question 33. At the age of 80, the Austrian singer Udo Jürgens went on a tour titled In the Middle of Life. What happened to him during that tour? The answer is he died. Question 34. There was this artist who recalled that he had been out for a walk at sunset when suddenly the setting sun's light turned the clouds a blood red. He sensed an infinite scream passing through nature, so obviously he turned that experience into a painting. What was that artist's name? The answer is the artist's name was Edvard Munch, and the painting in question was Scream. Question 35. What 20th century dictator adopted a name derived from that country's word for steel? The answer is Joseph Stalin. Question 36. During the Second World War, a dog named Giuliano defused an incendiary bomb. How? The answer is he peed on it. Question 37. Why, in former times, would some graves be equipped with bells connected to the coffin? The answer is medicine wasn't what it is today, and occasionally people who weren't really dead would be buried, and then they would wake up in their coffin. Those who were really paranoid about this sort of thing happening to them would ask for a bell, so that they could ring it and call for help if they were unlucky enough to be buried alive. Question 38. In 1974, where could you hear the phrase, "the shark is not working"? The answer is on set of Jaws. Question 39. What was built to keep people out of China, but is now something that pulls them in? The answer is the Great Wall of China. Question 40. Which version of Wikipedia, as in what language, has the most articles? The answer is, that was a bit of a trick question. Many people say Chinese, but the answer is actually English. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to hit the like button and let me know how well you did in the comments. It would really help me grow the channel. Thank you for your time and have a peaceful night.